First of all, excuse the quality, bro. I'm using my webcam because my actual cam, it's not reading my memory cards no more, okay? So now that that's out the way. I've been playing Undisputed for a while now, and I just want to touch on some things that I feel like could be improved. I just want to give y'all my final take on it. At least from what I've seen so far, you know what I'm saying? I had my second online match, as you will see. I uploaded a video. Oh my god, look at that internet connection at the top, bro. Oh, and I didn't like it because it seemed like people can still cheat. I mean, I know it's hard to deal with that. If they wasn't cheating, then desync is terribly bad right now. The dude literally was punching me while I was on the ground. I knew it. Yeah, let me find out this fool hacking. Why was he punching me while I was on the ground? Not only that, he won the fight by flash knockout. And guess how he knocked me out? Bro! He knocked me out with his block. And I'm like, bro, that's strange, you know what I'm saying? And I remember in early access, they had that one bar glitch. So usually when they have one bar, they doing some type of glitch. And I think the glitch is where on your screen, okay, so it's like their connection is bad, right? And your connection is good. So your information is getting uploaded to their side, but their information is getting uploaded bad to your side. So they can use that as an advantage, right? So it's just all type of shit, man. I guess online just gonna have that type of lag and you know, delay. It ain't gonna be as snappy as, you know, you playing in person with somebody. So I understand that to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? I totally understand that part. The game is still fun, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I go live and I play the game, you know, and I don't even go online. I play against the CPU, and the CPU applies pressure. So what I like about the CPU, if you want to stand there and just trade backwards and forth and see who can get who to bag up, you know what I'm saying, you can totally do that. I like to work on my combos that way. You know what I'm saying? I stand in front of the CPU and I trade blow for blow with them, you know, duck and dodge and, you know, whatever I can do. Now, the slip mechanic, it has to be worked on, bro. I don't know if it's just my controller, but I done tried 3 controllers and each one. This is my new controller, man. Like, I don't know. You can see. So you had to do all that so you can see. This the new controller, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not an expensive controller, but it does provide decent responsiveness, I guess, if that's a thing, you know. Now, they did improve the head movement as far as, you know, weaving. I feel like it still need a little more range of motion. I know they're making it realistic, but like I said before, it's about people's perception of reality, and people's perception of reality is fighting a champion, and that's just the farthest thing from reality. But you can't tell people nothing because they're going off of nostalgia. They're not going off of reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying anything in Undisputed is perfect, but what I'm saying is we can't say that the game didn't get better. Like, it's totally different. I also want to mention that I smile when I see a lot of console players playing for their first time and they so excited, and it's a beautiful thing to me, bro, because somebody who been playing the early access for so long, bro, over a year, and they release something that at least console players can experience something, you know what I'm saying? And I be saying it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Even me, somebody who's been playing early access, once I got my hands on the full launch, I was like, this is a different game. I can't sit here and tell you that this is the same game we was playing in early access, you know what I'm saying? That's just not true. I've been yapping, I'm sorry, y'all. This what this video about. I guess I'll be posting, showing gameplay and shit I'm talking about on the screen out. Back to the head movement. I just feel like it's like you can really, you know what I'm saying, real life, you can roll, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to do that. It's more like you gotta hit all angles, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It ain't that smooth. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, bro. Just tune it a little bit. And remember, I'm somebody that plays offline mostly. So y'all might not agree with none of this shit I'm saying, but I'm just telling you how I feel. That's just the way I am. I like to play offline. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind playing people. I just like to play people in person. I don't like going online, bro. I feel like you can't show your true skill online. There's too many limitations. That's just me, bro. Like, it feels totally different. I cannot do none of the stuff that I can do. And it ain't because the opponent is good. It's because of you can't judge distance like you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is off to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. These CPUs is not easy, bro. They're not easy. So don't think that he ran into some real people. He can't. No. I be getting my ass whooped by the damn CPUs also, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, before that, y'all work on the head movement, work on that slip. Like, it is, just imagine, bro, I can't slip for nothing. The slip mechanic is not working for me right now. Do it to where you hold block and you can tap it. Take note from UFC Undisputed series, okay? Where you can hold your block and you can tap it to slip. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't gonna work, bro. Because it's too many things you do with the left stick, you know what I'm saying? Because you can dodge, you can step back, step up, step to the side and stuff like that. And sometimes you're trying to dodge and you'll step back, and sometimes you're trying to step, you'll dodge, and sometimes you're trying to step back and it'll move forward. That's too much for one. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. Using these sticks as buttons is a fairly new concept when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like take the UFC Undisputed approach. You hold your block button and that's how you slip. I heard somebody saying something about, I guess like the more current UFCs, you dodge with the right stick. Nah, I guess you can add that as a feature if you don't use total punch control. That's up to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, well, I didn't say this, but I'm not here to just criticize. Like, I love this game and I want this game to be the best it can be. But I'm still having fun with the current state it's in right now. And I think that's because, I have to be honest, I've been playing a very shitty version of the game for so long that it's like, so, and then I'm not playing online as much, but I will tell you, I understand y'all pain. I'm not gonna sit here and act like y'all been tripping or y'all just making shit up. They have to work on that shit, bro. I've been seeing so much gameplay just on TikTok alone. I've been watching a lot of creators' takes on online and stuff like that. And just for the record, I'm not going off of their takes. This is my own opinion. They are right about a lot of this shit. Like, it has to change, because I would want to go online and play, you know what I'm saying, and go against people. Right now, it's just not a thing for me. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm just not doing it. Combinations, the way they flow and stuff like that, that's better. But like I said, you have to do everything. Like, you have to be aggressive when you're on the sticks. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just 1-2. You got to 1-2, and you got to do it early. So 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't 1-2, 1-2. You know what I'm saying? It's like 1-2, 1-2. So you got to be ahead of the game. So that's why I got good at combinations, because since you got to time it so early, it's so easy to still be punching when you don't need to be punching, because you done pressed it too many times because of the responsiveness. You have to be early and have to, you know what I'm saying? And when you have to be early and be that fast, it's hard to keep track of every punch. You're going to punch at least one punch too many. At least that's what I'm going through. So if that's only what I'm going through, y'all need to help me with this shit, but yeah, that's how I'm playing. Like, I have to be early. And when I'm in there trying to dodge, it's not registering. Like, that's the shit that's bothering me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep real with y'all. That's what's bothering me. I just accidentally stopped recording, but okay. I think they need to speed up that gather. Keep the gather, but speed it up a little bit, because it's like, it's kind of unusable. Now, I notice when you're close and you step, it's more of a quicker step. But I mean, like, speed that shit up, because they gather and you getting hit. Gather, you get hit. Gather, you get hit. You do it early and step, bam, you get hit when you land. It's so hard to time, man. Yeah, I know you wanted a skill gap in this game, but like, certain stuff is just like, come on. People don't do that all the time. People can just step. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you want to look as realistic as possible, but speed it up. At this point, just give people their perception of reality. That's the whole people. People believe in fighting a champion. The head movement on there is real life. That's their perception of reality. And it was kind of molded from Fight Night. That was the only boxing game. That's what they think boxing looks like. And it's crazy, because if you look at real boxing fights, not every punch it doesn't have perfect form. Especially when they're on attack. You know what I'm saying? They got slap punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, all types of shit. I can't really do it because my mic, I got long arms and my shit in the way. But everything is not perfect. Some punches be thrown ugly, because it's all about trying to get that punch out. They'll take away that whole form just to get that punch out. Shooting the uppercut without You know what I'm saying? Just shooting it. You know what I'm saying? Shooting it. I'm not gonna sit and act like I know about developing a game. I know a little bit, but not enough to make my own damn game. Now let's talk about this December update. Unacceptable. And I'm probably the most lenient person when it comes to Undisputed. I have the most sympathy. This is what you should do. Stop trying to make it a big update drop and just release whatever you can along the way. Hey, next week we got this. Next week or next couple of days, like, just drop what you can. And I wouldn't mind trying online every now and again to see if it's something I can get into, because I like to play against other people to show my skill. I know that I am nice at this game when I really lock in, and I don't have to worry about, because sometimes things flow good for me, sometimes it don't. That's why I don't get on the game as much, because I don't know if there's something going on with my shit. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is I am nice, especially when I got Roy Jones. This is the type of game, there's little details you have to pay attention to, and it actually, it means something. It's there for a reason. I didn't like the lead body hook, right? I didn't like it because you got to go all out here and do it, but it actually can help you get under punches and around punches. And I noticed that I started doing it with Roy Jones. So I no longer got scared when I seen my opponent about to throw their right, because if I time that, I'm going to go under, tag him to the body. And I do that a lot. It's risky, because remember, this game is based off of reality as much as they possibly can, which they're going to have to scale back and go off of people's perception once again. But yeah, you can use that and go around that right hand. And I usually do that for the right straights, because once I get my head out that center line, I'm pretty much free. The hooks is a little different now. The right straight is faster, so I do it to the right hook also. Like, I get around it. It's all about how you time it. Especially if they rushing in with a right hook, I just dip down, and the right hook, Russian right hook mechanic is kind of like the old way, but it's more effective. It can be used better. Let's talk about Wilder, because I use Young Ali when it gets Wilder, right? I always play on the hardest level. Sometimes I put it on simulation. I forgot about that. I was getting my ass whipped too, because I forgot about when it's on simulation, you have to control the side. Excuse me. You have to control the side you're blocking on, especially when you got Philly shell. So if you got Philly shell, you have to, you know what I'm saying, block that side or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or however they got it on good. I don't see it like this really. The whole issue with Wilder is, when I say that's how Wilder fight, I mean he gets aggressive and throw wild punches. I never said this nigga don't get tired either. Like, he gets tired, bro. Like, he's not gonna just run at you the whole time throwing haymakers. Let's get that straight. And he gonna set, a lot of times he set it up with, he stick that left out. It don't even be a jab, he'll stick that left out and just come with it. They added that big right straight into the game, you know what I'm saying? But he don't sit there the whole time and just the whole fight. He don't have that type of wind for that, man. And that's the issue. He's not really getting tired. So I noticed the damage did get reduced when you're tired and throw these punches. But the problem is, if your head health is already low and somebody's tired and they still throwing hard punches, it's still gonna affect you. Reduce the snappiness a little bit more. Y'all did good, because whatever that shit was in the last, in early access, nah. You sitting there slow motion, throwing 2 more punches, getting punched in your shit like this. We need to be able to cancel these punches, bro. That'll help a lot of people dealing with these people throwing haymakers. Of course, the people throwing haymakers are gonna abuse that too, but we'll have it to our advantage, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, add that back, bro. Like, I don't know why y'all took that shit out. Bring that back. I wanna be able to cancel my punches, bro. That'll help set up a lot of offense. That'll also keep a person from just running at you. It'll make you less predictable. Because I could tell you one thing, if you add, because I'm a person who like to use my offense as defense sometimes. You know, call it what you want, but that's just me. And I know that's the reason why my stamina goes down. I expect that, but that's the way I like to play. I play competitive, but not competitive, if that makes sense. Why the fuck my nose and stuff, y'all? So hold on, y'all. I wasted a lot of time talking. I know I said one of these videos I was gonna have a list. I'm just going off the dome, bro. I'm coming from how I really feel. I don't remember, it probably didn't bother me as much, but I would give it, right now in this current state, I'd give it an 8. Just on the fact that the game is still fun. For people like me, I use my imagination a lot. Like, I make creative players, and the fact that they made it to where they can at least be an 80 overall, I'm gonna go back and do career mode because it's gonna be more fun now. Because the punches changed and the damage is different and the speed, the combinations. Career mode is gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna record that or if I'm just gonna do it. So a lot of times I don't do it until I decide, hey, okay, I know for sure I'm gonna record this, so I'm only gonna play it when I record it. But I'll give it an 8 for right now. I think a lot of console players will like it. Don't take it too seriously. Not right now, man. Just have fun. That's the problem. Everybody trying to be the greatest, but this game is not to that point yet where you can be very competitive. I never seen it as that yet. That's why I never took it as that. Like, I don't get online and do that right now. It sucks for the people who plays rank and you gotta run into these spammers, man. That sucks. But don't get this game and try to be competitive. Not yet, man. Not yet. They got the fun aspect down. Now they just got to get the competitive side down and, a little more simulation. Well, people's perception of simulated boxing. I think that's what I'm going to say. If you get this game, get it for fun and not to be competitive. Don't go online thinking you're going to run into somebody who's going to really box you. A lot of times, once you get them hurt, they go to spamming. That's just the reality of it. So play with the mindset that you just want to have fun. And you don't even have to go online to have fun, bro. They need to add a training mode, okay? They need to add a training mode, or at least a mode where it's free mode where you can just go in and just do all type of stuff you want to do. I feel like they need a mode where you can just sit in there and walk around a gym and punch on a punching bag and have somebody that'll hold the mitts for you, spar. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff that can be added down the line. But yeah, that's my overall take, man. Play this for fun, not to be competitive, and you'll be alright with it, bro. The minute you try to be competitive with this game at the state it's at, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be pissed, man. But yeah, bro, hopefully I ain't missed nothing. Of course, I'll make another video if I did. But this has been your boy, B.C.P. and I will see you next time, man. I'm gone.